Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the YouTube and the lovely sunny mornings. I live for those so much. So I said I'd do a little bit of a YouTube because I'm on 3 days of mandatory rest. Big Nathan, why do I just keep calling him Big Nathan? I don't know. Anyway, Nathan told me to take 3 days off the gym completely, which I was actually pretty grateful for. I was pretty fucked after my leg session and some of my numbers were down and my knees are giving me right trouble, and that's usually like the biggest sign as to when I need to take a little bit of a back off or a rest. My body's just like, fuck you. That's totally going to be the the clip for the YouTube video anyway. As well as the biggest sign that I see when I need to take a deload or a devolume or a complete rest from the gym is I just don't want to go into the gym. And I had absolutely no interest in wanting to be in the gym for like my push session yesterday. So I went and got my cardio done, and Nathan told me to take complete rest and he told me not to do any cardio, and I just sent him like back a selfie of me on the Stairmaster and he just laughed. But we're not doing cardio today, we're just on a beautiful walk with Mr. Flex. I'm going to switch my hands around because that is not owie, but sore or strainful. Just, oh my God, I do apologise. Okay, maybe that's a better angle. So yeah, that's the biggest sign for me, is like when I just don't want to be in the gym. That's like a big sign of like, oh yeah, you need to take some time off. So 3 days rest, like I said. Oh yeah, other signs. My heart rate skyrocketed. Another sign that I need a rest and a little bit of a break from the gym. So going from like 56 beats per minute to 62 overnight, and gaining like 3 pounds overnight as well, which is literally just all water and inflammation. So I didn't freak out. I've learned like over the past couple of years to not freak out about my weight, because it goes up and down like anything. It goes up and down like a whore's knickers. Anyway. Wow, I am on fire this morning. My humour is back, so we know things are getting better. And this morning I dropped back down to like 177.3. So yeah, it's funny. I'm like trying to predict my stage weight now based off of how I look. And I'm definitely thinking I'm going to have to like dip into the 150s in order to get properly stage lean. Whereas my goal was to be like in the 160s for stage leanness. But definitely there's like a good another 20 pounds to come off. And I've already dropped like 30 pounds this prep. So I actually started a fat loss phase in June. When I left my previous coach, I started a fat loss phase immediately by myself. Switching hands, my arm is getting sore. And I made it like really drastic because I wanted to be back at a weight and like a body composition that I was comfortable with. So I dropped my calories pretty drastically, started adding in cardio, increased my steps. And then like 4 weeks later, I was like, I want to do a prep. Well, I wanted to do a prep since fucking March and April, but held off because of mental health reasons. And from that point when I decided like I don't want to start a prep, I still want I didn't want to start the prep because I wasn't in the best headspace, but I still wanted a prep. This is my year. Now, when I say this is my year, I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to turn pro. Absolutely not. Flex just tried to fucking knock me out there, little bollocks. Anyway, when I say this is the year, I mean this is the year that I step on stage again. I've been waiting 3.5 years. Like, I've been working 3.5 years to get to this point. I'm not giving up. And when I've said to people like I almost gave up on myself at the beginning of the year, I truly mean it. Like, if I didn't step on stage again this year, I probably wouldn't have ever stepped on stage again, not gonna lie. So this prep means a hell of a fucking lot to me. And I feel like I don't feel like I'm sad saying this, but like I feel like I have a purpose again, because I felt like I was giving up a massive part of my life that I love so dearly, hold on to so dearly. And And bodybuilding is special to me, not just from the aesthetics standpoint, like fuck that. Each and every prep allows you the opportunity for like a path of self-discovery and proving to yourself you can do things that you never thought you were capable of. And you find parts of yourself that you never thought you'd find. Anyway, we're getting very deep. So, I'm going to take you along the next couple of days of absolutely doing fuck all. I went to a spa yesterday. I went to like a health club in Rotherham. Didn't catch AIDS, thank goodness. It was pretty nice actually. Went into a steam room. Oh my god, okay, I jumped into the pool first. None of the people in the pool were wearing swim caps. Then I went into the jacuzzi, that was lovely. It was quite hot. And then I was like, oh, I'll go into the sauna now. I swear to God, I was waiting like 20-30 minutes for this guy to come out of the sauna. He was shadow boxing his fucking life away. Conor McGregor style. Oh my God. He was in there 20-30 minutes shadow boxing, running back and forth in the sauna. I was like, what is this fucker doing? Anyway, finally went in and then he came back in. He was like, oh, hello. I was like, hi. And then he stopped shadow boxing. So it was nice. It was nice and relaxing. I didn't stay for too long just because I was like, I want to get back to flex. Felt like a bad mom being away from him for longer than an hour. So yeah, I only stayed there for like half an hour or so. But it was really nice, really relaxing. I might go again today or tomorrow, depending on how I feel. Ooh, I'm going to take you along. On Wednesday, I have a posing lesson with Phoebe, Nathan's other half. Phoebe's been my posing coach now for like, since I really moved over here to Rotherham, really. She's helped me with my posing. I actually like did wellness posing with her like last year as well. I love the wellness category, but I do not have the legs for that. It looks good in like kind of the improvement season phase just because my ass is fat. And my legs are very fat too. They're less fat now, so the wellness poses don't look that good on me, and my upper body is definitely just a little bit too big now for wellness. But yeah, wellness, what am I talking about? Posing on Wednesday. Then like pretty much straight after that, I have a massage with Will. Like I was saying, I'm a little bit sore everywhere. And man, he like released my lats and like stuck his fingers into my armpits the last time and left bruises. But it made my posing way better. And I felt way better as well in my training sessions. I was able to connect with my lats a lot better too. I just had this ongoing issue with my QL, like really tight QL on the right hand side. It's because my hips sit a little bit wonky. I need to go back to see my chiropractor as well. Anyway, look at Flex, running like the free boy that he is. Anyway, there's more sun for you. I'm going to shut up talking. This has been way too long of a clip. Okay, bye. We have the updates from the boss man. I'm going to share them with you. I haven't even listened to them yet, so here we go.
Everything on your tracker shows that obviously sleep was shit. We only got like, what did we get? We were up at 3 o'clock, and then same again this morning, still a little bit poor. Energy's low, muscle soreness is high, resting heart rate's elevated by 6 points and then 4 points. So all data shows that we need some time off. So I sent you home from the gym. You nearly finished your cardio anyway. So today and tomorrow are definitely full rest days. I want you to pull your steps down to maybe like 10 to 12k from 15. You've been banging 15, 16,000 steps out anyway. So pull them down to 10k. And I'm going to just increase your carbohydrates today on these next two non-training days. You're in sea feeds tomorrow anyway, aren't you? So,
yes.
Yeah, just going to double your carbs today because you're only eating 100 grams, so we want to just bump that up a touch.
So there we have it. We have changes to my non-training day food for the next couple of days, and I have been banished to 2 10k steps and no cardio for the next 2 days. But I am going to see Phoebe tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. Not just because I'm excited to see Phoebe, but I am excited to see Arnie and Neela, because I've not seen Neela since they got her. And Arnie is just the biggest sweetheart on the planet. So I'm going to see Phoebe tomorrow at her posing studio at her house. And then my first ever in-person check-in. It's gonna be mind-blowing. Well, for me it is anyway, because it's my first like in-person check-in. Because ever since like I moved over to the UK, like when I was coached by Cuba, that was the first coach that I ever had like in person, like in like real life. All of my other coaches in the past have been online. So when I first worked with my first coach, he was online and he was based in America. And that was Justin Mahaley. And then, oh my God, my hands are so shaky. You know why my hands are shaky. Clean hands. Anyway, and oh my God, I need to put this down because they're so bad. And then my next coach was Karen, and that was all online as well, obviously in the same time zone. And yeah, then my next coach was Cuba. So yeah, I did go through a little bit of this thing where I had another online coach, but that didn't last very long because it was like, you are terrible. And now Nathan in person, which is amazing. I'm very, very excited to see him and see what he thinks of my physique in person. Because like as much as pictures tell us a story, seeing a person's physique in person tells a greater picture of where the person is at. And also like you pick up on their energy, you pick up on how tired they are, how not tired they are, and whatnot. So yeah, I'll show you that tomorrow. I'll get some clips of that as well. But oh yeah, the changes to my food. So on a rest day, I only have, we'll do this lighting or we'll do this lighting. Let me see. Yeah, we'll do this lighting. So on a rest day, I have 5 meals. So there's like some scientific backing to that in terms of, and it also helps just like when you're a bodybuilder, when you're plowing down 6 meals a day. It helps to have a little bit of a back off. Even in a prep phase, I would say on a rest day to have like 5 meals instead of 6. And it can definitely have some merit and benefit to it, especially when you're in your improvement season setting phase. There's numerous studies to fasting, but like you don't want to be doing it for like every single day. That's not beneficial to muscle growth or muscle maintenance. And especially in a dieting phase, you do not want to be fasting for a long period of time because you're just literally eating into your muscle in layman's terms. But I usually hold off on my first meal of the day on a rest day until like 10 o'clock. And then like space the rest of my meals out like accordingly. So 10, 12:30, 3 o'clock, 5:30, and then like 7 p.m, 7:30 p.m. for my last meal. And then Nathan said today if I wanted to like change around the order of my meals, I could. What is this luxury? But I'm so, hello, hi, hello. There we go. Oh God. But I'm kind of like so in my routine now, like the order of my meals, the way that I eat them in. So I probably won't change that. But we have jasmine rice today, all 40 grams of it, and oats are the same. Cream of rice in meal 1. Flex is looking at me weird. Don't blame him. And then 400 grams of potatoes. So 200 in meal 4 and 200 in meal 5. So we're gonna chow that down. Gonna prepare meal 1 now, and have it in a little bit. I'll probably go to the sauna, the leisure center again today, just for some relaxation and just kind of catch up and sleep because like my sleep has been really shit the past couple of days, past couple of nights. So, he asked, like he said, like try and catch up on some sleep. I cannot nap for the life of me. I don't know what it is. I cannot nap. I said it on like one of the latest podcasts. I just cannot nap for the life of me. It was like, it's like just, when I was in university, I had an exam and I didn't think the exam was on that particular day. And I was studying for this particular exam because I thought it was like the following day. And I was like, okay, I'm going to take a nap because I've been up all night studying. And I just took a nap and I fell asleep. And then I woke up, didn't have an alarm or anything like that. And I checked the messenger, like the Facebook group messenger on, for my university like year. They were like, where's Katie? Like she's not showed up. Like, Katie, are you coming to your exam? I was like, fuck. So I woke up, sprinted to the exam hall, like literally tears streaming down my face. I was like, I'm so sorry, I fell asleep. I didn't think the exam was today. I lost track of time. I was literally studying for this exam before I came. So I actually got to sit my exam, and because I arrived like 30 minutes like after the exam had started, like in that time frame, so I was actually allowed to start it, because nobody had left the exam hall yet, so I wouldn't have gotten like any of the answers or anything like that. And yeah, I actually did pretty well on that exam, and I finished up earlier than the time that it was allotted to me. Anyway, this is just kind of fucking batshit rambling now, apologies. But yeah, I can't nap because I'm traumatized after that event. So yeah, unless I'm unless I'm up all night, like at a rave or for a client, I literally won't be able to sleep in the middle of the day. It's just not happening unless I take like diazepam or something. I don't have diazepam. Note, very highly addictive, so don't take it. Anyway, show you my food for today, and Flex just jumping up on top of me still. His fucking nails, Jesus Christ. Finally found a place to put my phone in my car. Oh my god, amazing. Anyway, I'm just out of the sauna and the steam room and the pool and the jacuzzi. I'm just going to like a local health club, and it was like £15 for a day pass. I was like, sweet, because I don't want to pay an arm and a leg, and I don't want to travel super far to go use a bloody steam room, sauna, jacuzzi situation. But anyway, like I said, didn't catch AIDS. We're out. We've wet hair. I conditioned it this time because yesterday it like dried and it was like super scraggly, so just gonna let it air dry now. Anyway, gotta reply to some clients, gonna do some food shopping because I need carbohydrates. And then get meal one in and locked and loaded and get kind of just feet up for the rest of the day. Very boring, very boring. Maybe I should talk about why we are utilizing the foods that we're using. So we're not doing like any big dirty cheat meals or like massive refeed. I don't need a massive refeed. I just need a little bit of a freshen up because we were redlining for quite a while, and I have a tendency to be like, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. And then it's totally not fine. Like it hits me all of a sudden. I still have a lot of trouble knowing when I need to pull back. So my body definitely let me know, as you can see in the last clip with Nathan being like, yeah, we need to pull back now. So it's just today and tomorrow, just a little bit of extra food on my non-training days, no cardio, steps down to 10k as best as I possibly can. So I need to really stop moving, and yeah, just chill out. So yeah, okay, bye now. Isn't that just a beautiful sight to behold? So we have egg whites, 2 eggs, 100 grams of berries, copious amounts of cinnamon, and cream of rice mixed with rice flakes because I just like the consistency. And back to some work. Okay, so we are actually on our way to Cam and Jay's house. Oh, green light. Stay put. And I'm actually going to collect some bits from Different Breed. So I am a sponsored athlete. I'm a sponsored athlete. They kindly have sponsored me, and Different Breed is a clothing brand, and the whole premise behind it is we are a different fucking breed, boy. So I'm going up to collect a couple of bits. I'm not sure actually what I'm going up to collect, but I've already received some amazing bits from them, like the lilac tee, the original lilac tee I absolutely adore. And it's not the trend, I just don't like you top, probably one of my favorites as well. And then maybe she's born with it, maybe it's Anabar, you can tell by Pete's jaws. Anyway, and facial hair, and they have loads of other funny bits too. But I'm going to collect some new bits that are going to be on offer soon, so you know, influencer shit. Use my code KT10. Okay, so the new Different Breed stuff is here. It's the Fuck Average line, and it's the crop, and this is the teal one, and I fucking love the teal. I love teal so much. It's probably like one of my favorite colors. There's the back. Let me get down a little bit lower. But yeah, Fuck Average. So as you can see, they have it in the grey one as well. I'm so excited to wear these. I can't wait to get back into the gym to wear these because it's going to be amazing. And then we have the lovely Different Breed jug as well, which I'm looking forward to putting my intra into. And yeah, let's go for meal 2. So there's my meal, my next meal. So we have rice. I have put in fish instead of turkey just because I ran out of turkey, and when I went to the shop, the frickin' shop was out of turkey as well. So we're just gonna macro match with some white fish, asparagus, and yeah, my avocado mixed with some salt and pepper. So yeah, let me get this down into me. It's gonna go down very quickly. Now we have meal 3. Oats, strawberries, whey mixed into a paste. You're not a bodybuilder if you don't mix your whey into a paste anymore. Who drinks their whey? Nobody. You're weird. Good morning, everyone. I clearly forgot to do the rest of my full day of eating yesterday because I just had client calls for the remainder of the evening, and I got hit. I got hit by a wall of tiredness. So I was like, maybe I will take a nap, but I didn't end up taking a nap because I couldn't, because I had client calls. Anyway, much rather talk to my clients, my lovely humans. I hate referring to them as clients. I know, like, it sounds like really cheesy and like silly like that, but they're much more than that. They're much more than just a number on a roster, and they all know that as well. And for some of them, like, the calls aren't anything in particular for like in regards to their health or fitness journey. It's just like literally catching up with them, seeing how life is going on. I feel like, for me anyway, as a coach, the better I understand what's going on in your life and like your stressors, your daily routine, things like that, the better I'm able to coach you. But yeah, anyway, woke up this morning, had a tremendous sleep, although I did wake up, I would say, about 6 times to pee during the night. So love that for me. However, I think I pissed out all the carbs that I ate yesterday. I say all the carbs, it wasn't that much. It was just an extra 100 grams. And I'm pretty sure I'm flatter and tighter than I was yesterday. I feel like a 12-year-old boy today. That's like the first time I have felt like a little bit scrawny. Usually as soon as I get to like 180, that's when I start feeling like very skinny, and like a prepubescent boy. But we're sitting at 177-ish. I didn't weigh myself just yet. I'm going to weigh myself when I get back. I always weigh myself after I come back from my walk, because that's when I usually go to the bathroom. You're welcome for that insight. You always want to weigh yourself after you've gone to the bathroom, before having liquids, things like that. So this morning isn't as nice as the morning, but it's still pretty pretty. Still pretty pretty. And Flex is doing so well off the lead. Oh my god. The majority of the walk this morning I've had him off the lead. And he's been the goodest boy. I think just because dog trainers, correct me if I'm wrong, professional dog trainers, when you let them off the lead, that actually creates a better bond with you and your dog, because the dog knows that you can trust him and you can trust the dog. We weren't able to do that for a while with Flex because he was being a dickhead. He just kept fucking bolting as soon as I let him off, and as soon as he saw anything or anybody, he would just bolt. And it wasn't bolt in the nasty sense, it was just bolt in so excited, I want to play with another dog, another thing. Anyway, get back to the YouTube, Katie. So yeah, I'm going to weigh myself when I get back, see what I weigh. I do feel lighter, I do feel tighter, and I'm actually like, I'm so nervous for my in-person check-in this morning. Okay, speaking of bolting, there's another person walking a dog, so I'm going to have to go. Okay, bye. Wow, that's a good angle, Katie. Anyway, we're leaving that in, I don't care. So I had to put the phone away because, to put Flex back on the lead, because there's this gorgeous man walking his dog in the morning. And I've met him like quite a few times over the past couple of years living here. But then he got a baby and it was just like, oh, you were going so well. You were going so well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually quite nervous, like I was saying, for my in-person check-in this morning and for posing with Phoebes, because it's been, the last time I was over, I think it was like February, maybe March or April time, I can't remember, to do posing, and I have a 45-minute posing session with her today, so I am going to be fucked afterwards. My lower back is going to be fucked afterwards. Oh, and then I have a massage with Will later on, which I'm very much so looking forward to. And then I might catch a little bit of a somebody Rooney, and we'll go from there. So if there's any changes to the plan today from Nathan, I will let you know. But I'm actually like starting to get ready to like get back into the gym now, like looking forward to training push tomorrow. Even though it's like 3D volume sessions, I'm still looking really looking forward to it. So yeah, let's fucking go. Okay, so we are at Phoebe's posing room, Phoebe and Nathan's posing room. They have a studio in their house at in their back garden, and you can see back there their IFBB Pro cards. That is so cool. Anyway, we're here. We're gonna do the posing thing now. I'm not naked, I'm just in my posing suit, so as you can see. So yeah, I might get a couple of clips when I'm doing my posing as well. We'll see. We are back in the humble abode. Didn't get to check in with Nathan because he had to go get a haircut, and he left while I was doing my posing with Phoebe, which went absolutely amazingly well. I was so happy with it, and she was really happy with how well my posing is, how good my posing is, because I haven't seen her since, I was saying, like March, April time this year. So I'm very pleased with that. We went through, like, she drilled me through the mandatories, and then we went through the transitions from each mandatory pose to the next. So like front lat spread, the side, the back, the other side, and then all the other women's physique mandatory poses. Anyway, they don't look impressive now because I'm not actually doing the poses. But anyway, it was a lot of fun, and I got to meet Arnie and Neela, and I got a lot of videos, or Phoebe took a lot of videos of me doing the poses and the transitions and whatnot. So I was very happy with that. Very good 45 minutes, and I am bit after it, and I've pretty much done all of my steps as well, which is fucking annoying because I have my massage at 2 o'clock with Will in Ultraflex, and I have to go to Aldi to get more food because that's my life now. But yeah, we're back. Just gonna chill for the rest of the day, get some work done, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see how things go. I dropped to 176 this morning, 176.4, after jumping up to 179, 180 on Monday morning, and with the extra food, like I said last night, I just pissed through the carbohydrates. So we'll see what happens today, tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, peace. And we are back from the massage with Will. Lex is keeping me company, trying to lick off all of the oil off of my legs. Get away from me, okay, you weirdo. I'm just gonna wrap up the video here. So yeah, back into the gym tomorrow for 3D volume sessions. I'm actually itching to get back into the gym now. Knee is still bothering me a little bit, but I have some healing peptides on the way. If you know, you know. Can you stop licking me? It's getting weird. Yeah, just gonna wrap it up here. So, you know, do the influencer thing, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Some amount of weeks out, not really sure, don't care. Are you happy? Fucking Jesus, parkour, why don't you?